Alright. Hello, hello, hello to whoever is tuning in. Bit of an unusual stream schedule on my end because I usually stream on like the daytime on my end, which is usually nighttime for like American audiences. But I decided to stream this here since Venba is a pretty short game that I could beat in like a couple of hours, so I feel it'd be good to, you know, it'd be good to like stream the game here while waiting for the VF Direct, which I did not expect them to do. Cause like honestly, I thought they would save Virtual Fighter 6 news for um Summer Games Fest, which is coming up soon, but I guess not. I guess they're about to reveal more stuff about it, especially since they revealed Wolf, which I do not have a recorded live reaction for because they they apparently showed that in the sub stream versus the mainstream, so I wasn't able to watch it live. But we'll see the direct anyway, so that's fine. Anyways, I hope everyone, whoever's tuning in, is doing well. I hope, audio's fine, visuals are fine, so on and so forth. Also, note that as I've mentioned earlier, I will be reacting to the VF Direct later, which is pretty much why I decided to play this here, as opposed to have this be in a different weekend. But I will stop the VOD for a bit just to make, you know, I will stop the stream for a bit just to split the VODs up and make things easier in my end. So yeah. Very excited to play this game. Another reason why I wanted to really play this game this week is because I've been really excited to play this game, and it's been a while since I've streamed something that's short like this. So, short and somewhat relaxing. So yeah, let's get to it. I might try to 100% this depending on how quickly we finish the main story. Think well before you dare and never ruminate once in action. 1988. Ooh. Curious to see what dishes they show here. I really love Indian cuisine. But I feel like I've only had the tip of the iceberg. And then I haven't, I obviously... Like, I haven't been to India, so I obviously haven't fully explored the entire, the entire region of its... Or not region, the entire country of its, like, rich culture and cuisine and all that. Yeah, leaving already? Ayo, sorry, did I wake you? I assume that's her name. Apologies if I butcher any pronunciations. What time is it? 8 a.m. Okay. How are you feeling? She looks... Yeah, she looks sick. I'll say tired. Just like yesterday. Ah. Oh yeah, call your school and say you can't come in today. Just about to leave for work, you should go back to sleep. Yeah, girl, you seem sick. You gotta rest. Wanna what your lunch? There's some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. Mmm. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I could figure all that out. I mean, idlis are... I've seen them before. I just forgot what they look like. I forgot what type of dish it is. It's okay. I was about to leave. It's just idlis. Very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. Oh, this is Venba. You can just survive on the coffee machine. Wait 5 minutes. No, 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 I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school I'll be done in a minute. Also, oh shit, this game has choices. Also, wait, is Venba... I remember seeing pictures of this game with a family. Okay, Venba's the mom, got it. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although... should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. It will always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. Make them her way today, alright? Read a book. Oh, shoot, okay. Oh. I hope this music isn't copyrighted. That's what I was worried about when I saw the radio. It slaps though. Idli plate, towel, cooker, okay, watered batter. They're kind of like dumplings in a way, yeah. Holes to let them steam through. These also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to blank or it will leak. Not made idli with these kinds of plate before. Oh, okay, I get it now. Yeah, so I gotta do this. Wait, no, let me figure out the controls. How would I be able to tell if I'm rotating them properly though? Wait, hold on. Let me. What are the controls? Oh, I get it now. Okay. So I have to rotate them first, and then I put them. Okay. That makes more sense. There we go. Hope I'm doing these right. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. That makes more sense. There we go. Hopefully this should be good enough. Ooh, perfect. There we go. Simple idlis. Oh, they even got a cute like little chutney sauce there. Yeah, I don't know. I almost said tomato. Actually, what is a chutney? Tomato chutney? I'm gonna say tomato chutney. Even took the time to make our faces. Aw. We got the beard though. Pavalan. That's his name. Making me choose between resting and letting you starve. Not a fair choice to me. I'd feel too guilty, yeah. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Just too caring for our own good. Let me ask the boss again if you can make me full time. Unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. Oh, they're in Canada right now. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. And there's nothing really keeping us here. I mean, yeah, what's there to do with Canada anyways? Boring as... I'm kidding. That would be nice. Nah, well, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go to work, okay? Sure, all I need is some sleep. Saying it for 2 days now. Free here. I mean, I guess they do have free healthcare. That is true. I don't know what healthcare is like in India, but Canada does have the free healthcare. So, hey. That's interesting though. Yeah, they put the batter through. I don't know if those are actually towels or like cheesecloth to like I guess drain the idlis without it spilling everywhere. I assume. Mustn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I'd say we start packing. Juan, what's with you? Never told me what the doctor said. I think you should eat first. Okay. Elise again. Oh! Using Elise to announce your pregnancies. I've never heard of that till now, but that is kind of cute. This means we'll have a reason to stay. Raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either, but there's a chance at a very different life. That is true, yeah. Unfortunately, India does have some issues, I think, so people opt to go to like countries such as Canada or US. Doesn't really guarantee them like a better life, but I mean, something. I feel like that's something most Asian countries can relate to. Like, Southeast Asia, South Asia, so on and so forth, where it's like, it's like, oh, there's not much of a future here. We should move, to the States, to the West, or whatever. China, obviously, China, not so much, because China is like doing relatively well, so, get more expensive, though, and we're barely scalping as it is. Yep. That's the problem too, though, is if you move to like North America, things are gonna be way more expensive. Cost of living is like way larger because of like the exchange rates and all that. Can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? I don't know, man. I gotta play the game first to know how your kid's gonna feel. Moving back to India's best option after all. Resent us for taking away this opportunity. What do you think, Venba? Weren't you saying anything? She's asleep. Oh, no, she's not asleep. She's not asleep. Never mind. And then I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Pavala, don't worry. Sure, they will turn out just fine. Again, apologies if I butcher any pronunciations. How can you be so sure? I guess, yeah, sometimes you gotta have faith. If you don't have faith, then, doing something is gonna be way harder, so... Being outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. I didn't read that. 1994, I assume, was what it said there? Yeah, 94. January 25, my name is... Okay, my name is Pavalan, sir. Is it some white dude mispronouncing his name? Kevin. Who's Kevin? Is that the name of their kid? Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. Pardon me, sir? Ton of work to do. Yeah, very busy household, it seems. I forgot if this is the story of the dev or... I don't know. Yes, sir, managed to transport hundreds of... Pardon me, sir? What are you wearing? Where's your shirt? It's a cape. Take that off, let's get you dressed. The job was in India, sir, but... Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. Ayo, the tower... Ayo, the tower is so dirty. Okay. Wear this shirt, Anna. Can just take me on probation period. Put this on, Kana. Hurry up now. I assume that means kid, son, I don't know. Can't even understand what you're... Oh, okay, so there's... Okay, so kids speaking English, I assume. I mean, they are in Canada. Doesn't look too happy. Might stick with this one. But my beard? This is a phone interview. Oh, yeah, because of language barrier. Oh, okay, I get it now. So I think yellow, if the text is yellow, that means they're speaking in English? So I was going to forget Tamil at this rate. Call him Kevin. Well, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different anyways. So where people learn about you where you're from. I mean, yeah, even if it's one letter off, it's your name, man. Unless you prefer the new name, but even then. I wanna be beautiful. Has he really adapted though? I don't know. Here's yesterday's English quiz. Something special. Pizza? Are you kidding me? Something better, definitely. Ghee dosa? Biryani? Hell yeah! Curry dosa? Trying to fold it. You know what? I guess, yeah, that is... It didn't even dawn to me. Yeah, of course. Kid's Indian. He grew up with these foods. He's gonna be tired of that. I didn't grow up with those foods, so I'm like, hell yeah, let's eat this. But like, I have the same attitudes towards... Some Filipino dishes, because there's like others where I feel like I haven't eaten as much. Like, I didn't really grow up with kinilaw, but adobo is something that I'm way too familiar with. Tired of all these. Oh, God. Ear kinda hurts. Extra cheese, extra toppings. Eat pizza all the time. Yeah, that, I mean, there's also that. Have you ever had putu? What's that? Seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Rocket. Just order pizza. No rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. That's gaslighting right there. Jesus. It really look like a rocket launch? Alright, let's get started. Haven't made this before. Amma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first. Wait, make the flour? Alright, why is my controller drifting? Oh my god. Ingredient. Please do not drift. Hold on. So ingredients are... Okay. Blend the rice, separate rice from chunks. Blank chunks, combine 500 grams of fine rice with water. There's something written here, I can't read that. Okay. Oh, you get to actually shake it, that's nice. It's way too runny. Okay, blended rice is there. Oh, I get it now, okay. Oh wait, no, the chunks are... Okay, yeah, okay, there we go, I get it now. Oh, there. The chunks are like smaller, so I didn't even think to do that. Excuse me. We need to keep doing this until rice is like super fine. There we go. Perfect. You have to mix the water and flour little by little. Slightly when sand, Alright, that wasn't too hard. Hold your horses, kid. Hey, what do we do now? Flour, coconut, 4 tablespoons of... As far away from each other as possible. So, coconut, 3 tablespoons of coconut, 4 tablespoons of flour. Gotcha. Perfect, there we go. Wow. One recipe without messing. Hey. That's so cool. Man, I can't believe you didn't fall. Do that again? Sure. Ah, I wish we get to make the sauces though. I do wish we get to make the sauces. Unable to offer you a secondary teacher position. Encourage you to apply again next year. And then what? So you can reject them again? Are you crazy? Is he asleep? No, dead end. Yeah, they're struggling to find jobs. No relevant Canadian work experience. I mean, how is he supposed to build that? He keeps getting rejected from every job, man. Cut him some slack. Keep you on file, you know, same thing always. Don't like Suresh. Take that sales job. All about who you know here. Yeah, unfortunately, you have to stick as a community. If you're, you know, like if you're a migrant, things are gonna be hard. So things are gonna be hard if you're, you know, not only born there, but also if you like, you know, don't really know much people there. So yeah. And it's like, this is back in the 90s. Nowadays, it's like you could do networking by like, you know, being a content creator or something. Here, it's like, it's gotta be the old-fashioned way. Also, yeah, no internet is a thing. Not in a position to pick and choose or help. Yeah. Part-time teaching is cool. I mean, yeah, she's teaching a bunch of like white kids. So do you know how much of a pain in the ass that is? Wall between me and my class, yeah. I mean, that is true. Like, Kevin grew up, you know, in Canada, so... What 5-year-old is... I mean, to be fair, that one isn't that bad. Come on. In a different world. That one I don't think is that bad, I will say. But that one is bad because he's starving himself and it's like, you know... Like, dude, what... The fucking audacity of white kids to be like, haha, you have masala... what's a good dish? You have masala dosa as your lunch, haha, ew, and it's like, dude, you're you're a walking talking mayonnaise jar. What even do you guys eat? Like poutine? Poutine? Things bother me too. Just to bring him here, not him. That is true, yeah. Better education opportunities. Also comes with its own culture, language, values. Yep. To be fair, he could like still... He doesn't have to be... He doesn't have to like abandon the culture. You could like... Easier said than done, but like, you know, both cultures can coexist. Oh, oh, you clever little. Said that like 5 years ago. Those fallen from the resolve are stripped of respect like hair fallen from the head. I don't know why that's the analogy, but okay. May 20, 1995. This game has like 7 chapters if I'm not mistaken. Tell her. Not in the office. Does she know what time he left? Why is the dialogue like that? Why is the box like that? You see my dad today? Usually going with someone. Why is that's? Why is the dialogue box like that? What does that mean? Five PM on 5 PM today. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Uh-oh. Why are we walking through the park? Papa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. Yeah, it's like, that is not 5 PM. What is going on there? They don't talk to him. It depends who are the staff in that sales company. I assume it's like, you know, fellow Indian, so it's like maybe he's not big into them. I don't know. I mean, I guess he was hesitant to take the job, so you know. Yeah, there we go. And it's like, even if you're from the same country, you're not bound to get along. Rider back home. That used to be every day. Named after a type of poem. That was kind of like a haiku. Treating both staff and student. Yeesh. Organize a protest. Okay, okay. A Venba, gorgeous one too. Venba about Venba. Kind of poet, oh my. I walked right into that one. A Venba about Venba, that's kind of poetic. God damn it. The people could ignore a protest, but they couldn't ignore the poem. So wait, hold on, let me just... Okay, everything's still fine. Received a lot of attention as a result, so did our protest. Nice. Aww. I'm curious about this too. Wasn't an easy choice. Took issue with us. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a huge pain in the ass, so you know. Why Canada though? Why uh-oh, why are you shocked? No! Oh no, what happened to him? Okay, he seems fine, but like, geesh. He's got a scratch and his glasses broke. Like he spilled all his belongings, so it's like, what happened? Complete the park level. Oh. Nothing, no matter how dear, should be sought at the expense of one's honor. 2000. Oh, that's a huge jump. Venba's like a grown man now, I assume. No, not Venba. Kevin. Venba's an old lady now. Finish cutting the onions. Everything you need. Oh. Like some oil. Biryani gravy. What the? Make it the night before we left. Big thing to leave to another country. Logic to the order. Ah, okay. So add a bunch of yeah, add spices first, and then there's an order to that. All right. I see cardamom, I see the leaves, I see fennel. Okay. Lose your mind over these prices. Yeah, these are imported, so it's gonna be very expensive. Alright, so there's 3 of them. No. Onions first. Then chilies. And then... I assume you add these first. Maybe I need to let this stay in here longer? Also, by the way, the art of this game is very beautiful. Ah, okay, 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 I get it now. Salt and powders. Salt, the salt is correct. Hold on. These four. Oh. The onions seem to be the ones that's first. Uh, uh, okay, wait, I. There we go. Fixing these now, Yeah, it's just those four, and then we add the salt and then the powders. This smells divine. God, it looks divine. Simmer it for 30 minutes. Okay. Gravy's done. All that's left is the biryani. One, two, three. Second part is salvageable. Cashews, that's ghee. Cilantro, fried onions. On biryani. Hyderabadi. Hold on, Oh, no, okay. 2 is rice. 1 is something else. 3 is all these topping. Okay, so like two two has to be the rice, but 1 has to be. We can figure out what 1 is. Uh, hold on. I think. Good early morning, hello. Thanks for stopping by. Technically night on my end, but yeah, it is early morning for you over there. 1, 2, 1. I think this is right. There we go. Now I get it. I was wondering what the bowl was for. Keep it low, uh-huh. Can't wait. Tried Indian food, yep. Very great cuisine. Probably up there as like one of my favorite cuisines, even though I feel like I haven't fully explored it yet. I haven't had Indian food in a while though, and I really miss it, honestly. Looks amazing, yep. I feel like my favorite dish has to be butter chicken just because of how simple and comforting it is. I also really like samosas. Biryani is a great biryani though. Like, oh my god. Could never go wrong with rice dishes. Outside of desserts, I'm not really big on rice as a dessert. So good. Beef really is the best. Chicken tikka masala. I think I have. It's basically just a milder version of butter chicken, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty solid though. Granted, I think that's more of a I mean, I guess it's Indian, but it's also like made by Indian immigrants in the UK as opposed to being from India itself. Kind of like how orange chicken is like made by Chinese folks, but you know, in America as opposed to in China. Moving out of university. Friends are all driving there today after all. We're going with them. Who's who? I mean, this kid is named Kavin. The dad's name is Pavalan, I think. And then the mom is Venba. So I think this is about the dev's mom, I'm assuming. Unless Venba herself made this game, but I don't know. I was looking forward to the drive. Even get any of the meat pieces. Bodies, pickles, and sweets, nice. The old man is just whining. You don't want biryani? Dude, I'm gonna be honest, get better friends if they don't like biryani. Like, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That is like, ugh. Straight up uncultured. How could you not like biryani? Whole car would smell. A car would smell with any, any like food you bring in. To be fair, instant noodle, dude. You have a mom that's making you delicious Indian meals, and you're gonna eat instant noodles instead. Like, come on. If it's subpar food, I get it, but it's like, dude, fucking biryani. Smell like little India. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nothing normal about being uncultured, man. Yeah, it's like, it's one thing to not be super in touch with your culture, but to outright have it be more so because to have that be rooted through, internalized racism and shit is like, jeez. Also, don't change for fucking white people, man. I get it. Parents can be definitely fussy. I definitely get that. But also, dude, at least take the biryani. That's like free food. Who's that girl? Never seen her before. Chip off the old block. What? You know what? I guess that is true. Their parents didn't approve of them either. Our choices were mostly made for us, really. And this will be, yeah, that is true. We're in like 2006, if I'm not mistaken, so I'm curious to see, apply again next year. This is the same shitty letter. She's like old as hell. That's the same letter she's got from the 90s. Haven't reached the university. Did he text her call yet? Nope. you, you made that up. What the fuck? That's what being a parent is, I suppose. Wants to pursue writing. After the night in the... Oh, yeah, because... Okay, that explains everything. I think he was, like, attacked because, racism and shit, because, like... granted, they're in the country where their current prime minister is, like, doing blackface and all that, so... Yeah. Can't really expect better from them. Damn Canadians. Don't think we blame him for that. Wasn't best decision to move. Don't get to write here. Don't get to teach here. I guess, yeah, because it's like, it's one thing if he's just not naturally, but if it's like out of shame, because I feel like there's a lot of reasons to not really be attached to your culture or to be kind of about it. Part of it is like sometimes, culture could be, it's like there are some cultural practices that are, I guess, kind of outdated, offensive. Like, say, if the culture somewhat pushes something that's a bit misogynistic, for example, or, if like the culture reminds you too much of home and home was like not a place you were really happy with, I get that. But if it's because you were, I feel like if you experienced like discrimination or something, rather than turn away from your culture, you should be like more proud of it or stand by it, or like at least not detach yourself from it because you want to like quote unquote be normal or something. That the thing is, even if they stayed home, it doesn't necessarily mean their lives would be better. It's a funny thing human species is. Longing for those who have forsaken you diminishes the beauty of the soul. 2014. Getting closer. But like, yeah, it's like, oh, Pop passed away. I was gonna say, that's the funny thing about humans. It's like, we lament the past and we think about what could have been. But if what could have been happened, wouldn't necessarily mean things are always better. Everything comes with its own challenges, and that's the very annoying part, so we just gotta do what we can. Oh, this is the music I heard from the initial trailer when I first saw this in a Indie World presentation. Rotate, okay. Start to play... Which games? Two Koro games in Wuthering Waves. That's cool. Those are excuse me. Those are gacha games if I recall. Not really into them, but that's nice. I don't know what these are called, but I've seen them before and they look delicious. I don't know, I forget if these are sweet or savory though. Maybe both? If it's dough-based, then they're usually very versatile. So they could be like sweet, they could be savory, so on and so forth. This looks like it's just ghee, so I wonder what we're making here. Ah, there we go. Oh, this music slaps. I just hope it's not copyrighted though. Here for the collab was for who I got it on Steam. That's fair. I assume it's like one of those, I'm bored, let's try this thing type of moment, because I do that myself as well. I do that as well sometimes. But my English is like not working properly. I Cyberpunk Edge Runner's doing with not too crazy. I feel like Wuthering Waves has done a lot of collabs, so that's not too out there. I was gonna say, I wonder how they make a dish like that traditionally, or like not traditionally, but like in ancient times, because it's like, like those pans have to be very recent. Just like takoyaki, like how they make takoyaki before takoyaki pans existed. Granted, takoyaki could have been a very recent invention, so there's that as well. Yes, yes! Put spice! This is chapter 5 if I'm not mistaken, or is it 6? Some banana leaf, of course. This year you'll see, yep. It's very unfortunate Arxis had to go through that whole data breach thing. Like, there is so many things leaked. Season 5 was leaked. Playable Unico was leaked. Playable Lucy was leaked even though she's not finished. And like, all the old dev builds for Arxis as well as their other projects. Excuse me. Like, just really sad. Some peppercorn. I assume those are peppercorn. Cardamom seeds, I think? I don't know. Peppers. I don't know what that is. MSG. MSG. Oh. Wait, we didn't even get to make that. Damn. Nice, some coconut. Oh. God, my lips are watering. Oh my god. Hey, chicken. God, what a feast! Wonder what the occasion is though. And I even got mango as a dessert. Oh, did no one come? No, the food's gonna be wasted! Because it's like, I can't even fully blame him because like I don't know what he's doing now, and like it could actually be, it could actually be like, oh, she finally got accepted. I was gonna say, it could actually be something urgent, but it's like, yeah, it really sucks when stuff like that happens. Without one's dignity, one becomes a puppet to many strings. What year is this? Oi! This is Kavin, I assume. Yep. Yo, that's high. Finally, some white person. So unique and interesting. School lunch scene. Super diverse table. Uh huh. Pre-sealed lunch should be spicy vindaloo. We didn't even make vindaloo, did we? Tamilo, so probably none of those. not even, not even, not even like from her region. What if she were eating? Are you crazy? Oh, I sound so disappointed. Might not fit the tone of the show. Fancy, celebrates different cultures. Yeah, no, this guy gotta grow. This guy has to grow up, man. Jeez. Left to India. Oh, she moved back? These seconders ensure it's authentic. Yeah. Oh shit. Okay, well I can't read Tamil, so obviously in her perspective it wouldn't be English. Elise, Putu, Natu Kosi Kulambu. I can eat without trying. What? Oh, fine. I mean, I guess, yeah, if you were like whitewashed as a kid, then you'd be very picky. Okay, so tamarind paste, I assume water. Okay. I feel like the animation there should have been a bit different, but hey. Or no, I think they did that on purpose, yeah. To like cover up what's going on here. I guess that makes sense. Last one. Video games like doing things in trees, so... Yeah, remove the seeds because you do not want that. There's no music though, which is kind of sad. Um... Toast both of the grains. Seeds. Seeds, not grains. There we go. Red leaves and green chilies. Okay. I think you mean the other way around. Minced, blank, and crushed ginger garlic. Garlic and ginger, minced. Minced shallots. Garlic and ginger. There we go. Smoke detector. What gives out water? Tomato. And then we have the tamarind water. Excuse me. Only 2 ingredients left. Salt and some of these to taste. What's this one? Oh, because her mom was about to pass away. I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but oh well. How do I get everything in? Oh, whoops. That includes a lid. I will say though, I don't know if I'd cook these dishes in a pressure cooker. I mean, unless the recipe calls for it, but like, this could be done in like a normal stove. But pressure cooker does speed things up, I assume, so there is that. Mmm, chicken soup. Some corporation, dude, you're the only one thinking that. Usually water, but here it's gross. Yeah, the word exotic is weird. Not easier. That looks delicious. Chicken rasam. I should look that up. Oh, you motherfucker! They did the ratatouille. They did the ratatouille thing. Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna be kind of hard to explain the concept of death to, you know, a kid. Come on, do it. Or do I have to press? Okay, no, no, no. A humble porridge can taste sweeter than nectar when fed by the little hands of one's child. Hey, 2017. I really hope this isn't copyrighted. Oh my god. This is probably original soundtrack though. Oh, are we making roti? Dosaster. Okay, water first, if I'm not mistaken. Some oil. Oh, wait. There we go. Oil is probably for later. Maybe oil for last, because if I put oil, it's gonna stick. Sorry if my voice is fluctuating. I'm struggling to maintain the pitch I want to. Oh wait, no, oil is okay. Or maybe I should wait? Maybe I should wait. Oh, now I get it. There we go. That makes more sense. Yeah, increase the heat so that the oil would actually cook it. There we go. Hey! Ready to try something harder? Okay. Those will be a bit thicker this time so we can lay all the vegetables. Uttapam is different. Add ghee first. So ghee is always first. Oh, you have to... Okay. Powder, add all of these. Oh, so add the toppings first and then flip. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Getting the hang of this. I guess yeah, it's mixed in the batter as opposed to like being on top of it. Curry dosa with minced meat. Mutton here. Mutton's probably better than like chicken or beef for this dish, though, I will say. Beaten egg. Okay, so ghee and then beaten egg. And an actual curry and then coriander. Another one down. Nice. God, I would be so upset if that's if I did that myself and then it would like stick. That's like one of the biggest pains of cooking is when the food sticks to your pan. It's like, Jesus. Aww. It's not the best, but hey, they're, making up for lost time. Are these for offerings? All for your research. Quit that job, huh? It was the first place that would hire me. Suppose the showrunners felt I could offer a Tamil perspective. Yeah, it's like, if you're a diaspora, I think I'm saying it word wrong. But like, yeah, if you're distanced from your culture, you can't really offer much perspective on said culture. So, even if you were like born to it. Yeah, I like how he at least realizes that, where it's like, you know, he initially isn't proud of his culture, but then he's suddenly acting like he's part of it when he's always shunned it his entire life. Like, that's just wrong. And I'm glad he realizes that. I will say being Tamil probably was inconvenient for him, but that's not because of being Tamil. It's because of, the environment actively, I guess, discouraging. I don't know how to phrase it properly. But like, yeah, it's inconvenient in a sense, not in the sense that, his culture is a burden, but more so in a sense that he's in a society where different cultures that aren't part of like whatever culture Canada has is a bit frowned upon, all the stuff related to racism and xenophobia, and it's like, it's tough, man. It's really tough. Was it there for you after Appa? Yeah, it's like confrontation's really scary. Even if it's not necessarily confronting in the sense that you're like calling them out or you're like saying something, just opening up to someone about something that's very deep could be very scary. Seen in Canada for me. There would be time to tell him how much he inspires me. Oh. Not living here. Leaving India was necessary but hard. It's like, like she was essentially pushed to leave, but she like didn't really want to leave. I mean, he is more used to Canada, so I don't think he'll be staying there forever, but, he's probably gonna be visiting often. Bit of a hassle for, like, plane tickets, but hey, it's nice to, like, keep in touch. The mask always there to watch them. I actually don't know the significance of the mask other than the fact that his dad really liked it. So yeah, that was Venba. Very short but sweet story. Not a good recipes, honestly. But like, yeah, I've been super curious to try this ever since I first saw this game, because it's like, beautiful art style. It's about Indian culture and its cuisine, which I feel is very underrated, and it just seems like a very comfy game. I'm really glad I played this. This is like, I think ever since the pandemic, I've grown to enjoy these shorter games. Even if they last for only like a day or so, or not even a day, like a fraction of a day. They're still, really nice games that are able to deliver a message of sorts. Or, tell a kind of profound story, or one that is like relatable and just something that we kind of need in our lives to like take a breather and then stop and just, just like take a breather to like stop and take a break from the world and just, I guess, relax in a sense. And if video games can be compared to food, this one is like, you know, kind of like the Indian food shown in this game, which is comfort food. Like, if some games are a feast, some games are junk food, and then some games are like, I guess, fast food, which is a bit more derogatory. There's also games that are comfort food, such as this one. And yeah, not much else to say. I just really like playing this game. It's very short, very sweet, very chill. It's like, what is it called? I guess it's also like a good way to pass the time before, before... Ooh. I wonder if those measurements are actually accurate, though. Very detailed recipes, though, I will say. That's it, I'm obviously not gonna keep booting up the game to, like, do the recipes, but... Yeah, if those recipes are real and accurate, it'll be very great. Anyways, I know there's a chapter I have to redo for, like, 100%. Okay, there we go. We have to redo... So we have to redo chapter 2, and then fuck up the rocket. Excuse me. After this, I'm gonna cut the stream, change the title, and then start stream again and like take a short break before I watch the VF Direct, because I am kind of, my eyes are kind of tired, admittedly. I'm also tired from yapping a lot. I wonder what those blotted dialogue boxes mean, though. Maybe it's a sign of him slowly distancing himself. That has to be a very conscious choice, so, Yeah, I'm just breezing through this since we've already played through this. I will say though, I'm not really Indian, so I can't say I fully relate to this game, but I do understand, like, Let me try a different dialogue choice this time. That's not entirely untrue. When I was 12. You're paid in candy. God damn it, I would have been so pissed, man. I don't even like candy as a kid, but it's like if you made me work as a kid and you pay me candy, like dude, I want money. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm saying since I'm not Indian, I'm, I wouldn't say that I'm able to fully relate, but of course I can understand. Like I could definitely understand these types of stories where like immigrant parents struggling to navigate a new country because of like racism and discrimination issues, like diaspora children where they're slowly losing touch from their cultures, and then kind of even rejecting it because of that, so on and so forth. As well as the importance of like both culture and family and remembering your roots. Illusion of free choice. That was like the same. Either that or maybe I chose this dialogue option earlier without realizing it since my controller has been weird. But like yeah, like even if you're not super in tune with your culture for various reasons, because like I said, there's like a lot of reasons one would be kind of distant from their culture beyond just I don't want like my culture's embarrassing. I want to beyond reasons like that, such as say because of maybe past traumas, because of maybe the culture or the way they know the culture being, I guess somewhat dated in a sense where it's like there's some elements that are like misogynistic, so on and so forth. There's some that are like I guess like peer pressures you into the specific role, so on and so forth. There's like several reasons as to why someone could be out of touch from their culture. And I feel this game doesn't necessarily, lecture people on that, on being like, oh, you should be ashamed for, like this or like that for whatever reason, but more so telling you to not forget your roots in a sense that you shouldn't really change who you are for the sake of others, and you should stick true to yourself, even if it seems quote unquote embarrassing, even if it seems quote unquote not normal. You should like stick true to yourself and always be, you know, who you are as opposed to what society forces you to be, in a sense. Or I don't know, I guess that's one way of reading it. Oh, so this one we gotta, okay. Oh wait, whoops. I'm not supposed to add it. Oh yeah, that's right. I should sift all of it and then add it to the water. Alright. This time we gotta screw it up. Let's see what this results in. Oh. Perfect. Actually, wait, if the chapter still continues after that, I should... Hold on, there we go. Now it's launch time. I will say though, this game doesn't seem to have any actual 100% things, so... Okay, no, it's just achievement stuff, so... Damn. It's just a bit of a bleh. It's a bit of a shame that Pavalan wasn't able to see his son, you know, grow up and like, not just in, you know, not just grow up in like, in terms of like, getting older, but like in every sense of the word, like, you know, being in touch with his mom again, you know, finding his roots, going back to it, so on and so forth. Stuff like that. Oh, that was a better dialogue choice than earlier. I feel like you should have chosen that one. Home Alone for... I can't even make a joke about Home Alone being a classic because it's like, Home Alone is good, but it's not that good. Like, come on. I'd at least get it if it were like, maybe a Star Wars, because, you know, most people like Star Wars, I guess, but... I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point. I'm just saying whatever. You can even listen to the songs here. That's a cute feature. a lot of recipes here. I'll definitely look these up in my own time. Divya Vivekanandan. Kanandan, okay. Uh, Divya Vivekanandan, okay. I'll have to look them up as well as, you know, these recipes. Obviously, I don't think I'll be able to make these in real life since some of these ingredients are kind of hard to find since, you know, I'm not in India and it's like some of these also require specific kitchenware. But yeah. What is it? I think the idli required specific kitchenware, for example, so there's that. But yeah, that was a good, you know, that was a good way to pass the time before the VF Direct starts. And yeah, we do have a bit of time left, so I'm gonna cut the stream here, change the title, and then, you know, cut the stream here, change the title, and then start again. So I shall BRB.